Because, like, bro, these are massive buffs. Massive buffs. Did something change? Yeah, they divided the recoil damage by 2.5. You take 40% of the recoil damage you used to. It is an insane change.
Look at that recoil damage. When I do 41k hits, I was taking 1,800 recoil damage.
Oh, wait, that's actually insane, by the way. That's, like, actually insane. 41,667. Yeah, so it's 2% instead of 5 now.
And that was with like 1k EM Kokomi. Now, I have reasons to believe they halved the recoil damage taken, so it's actually 2.5%.
It's even lower than that. It's 2%. Because this is what they do against an enemy with Deepwood. So the re-res multiplier damage is 35k, which is 2%, but not even 2.5.
Now, one problem that's always been present in Nerfed Bloom teams was survivability. Due to Blooms causing recoil damage, without a healer in the team, it is possible in places like Abyss that the team will be wiped out. Sure, you can avoid most of damage with invincibility frames during something like burst animation or dashing, but for newer players, this could be a problem. And right now, Kokomi is kind of the best option to stay alive, but there's also good old Barbara. You'll just need to hug the enemies with her, or Nuville.
Yeah, honestly, I wonder if Barbara's just enough now. She actually might be. Barbara just outright might be enough. Because, like, bro, these are massive buffs. Massive buffs. Did something change? Yeah, they divided the recoil damage by 2.5. You take 40% of the recoil damage you used to. It is an insane change. Let's do some healing calcs. So, Yao, please. There's no point to do Yao. We know Yao's gonna be fine. We start with Kokomi. Kokomi, HP, healing bonus, right? Okay, HP percent. So this would be 46.6 times 2. Resonance, substats, that's it. Healing bonus, she has 25. He has 35.9, the set bonus, and that's it. Single target percent is 7.5. Single target flat, 861. AoE percent, 1.37. AoE flat, 156. Healing per second for single target is going to be single target percent times total HP plus flat times 1 plus healing bonus divided by trigger interval, which is 2 seconds. Yeah. Now for this, it's going to be 10, 11. We're just going to assume you do 15 attacks during the burst duration, I guess. Whatever. Something like this. Okay. Next, EM healing bonus. You would just lose the 2 these. And then EM, you lose this healing bonus. Percentage of default. And I think what I'll use as the default is EM healing bonus Kokomi. Because I think that's like the general recommendation. If you go on a full EM build, you heal like 20% less than if you're EM healing bonus. But your damage, your incoming damage is now 40% of what it used to be. So there's no problem there. Now let's take a look at Barbara. How often does her skill tick again? Is it 4 seconds? 5 seconds? I forgot. I'm gonna kill her off real quick. Sorry, this is necessary. What do you mean? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. This is necessary for this testing. Okay, so the first is at 27, at 22, at 17, at 12. Yeah, so it is 5 seconds. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah, and this. It is full uptime though with the sack frag. So it is every 5 seconds. Anyways, this healing, oh man. But the AoE healing is actually better because you have full uptime on your healing, whereas you don't on Kokomi. And you do about 1 attack per second. Oh, I need to look at town level 12, you're right. This is 8%, 985, 1.5, 184. But then this one, you get about 1 per second. Maybe even more, honestly. The healing amount on the skill, like healing over time, is much lower. If you're on the same build, right, you're healing about 33%, about a third. But the healing on the normal attacks is higher because it's pretty much the same healing, but it's full uptime. Also, this is without including the burst. And the burst, you probably use like every 2 rotations, maybe every 3 rotations. I think every 2 rotations is pretty reasonable. And also, if we're being completely honest, we also need to add the AoE healing to the single target healing because you're also healing your active character by your AoE healing. Okay, this is actually fucking insane, by the way. Just in terms of making up for the incoming bloom damage, post-buff, full EM Barbara is as competent at it as pre-buff EM healing bonus Kokomi. And this was playable, right? The biggest issue with this was that because of the self-bloom damage, there would be moments when the self-bloom damage paired with incoming enemy damage kills you, so you kind of want to maybe to consider an HP main set just so that your on-fielder has enough HP to not get one shot. But just in terms of making up for the healing, a healing bonus circlet was enough, which means that this will be enough now, which is kind of crazy. And this is, again, this is without even looking at Barbara's burst. Does she apply better hydro? It's actually pretty similar, but the condition to apply it is different. The AoE is smaller, but it follows you around. It's not stationary. So in some situations it'll be better, in some situations it'll be worse. Bro, fuck me, man. Yeah, Bumpy, you're right. Fuck, dude. I do need to go put a pinned comment on my video. Let's go do that. Bloom got buffed! Oh my god, why am I lagging on YouTube? That's crazy. In the latest, or in the creator server that's been provided to content creators to record early access videos, recoil damage from Bloom is significantly lower. Lower. On live, Bloom Self-Damage is 5% of Bloom outgoing damage. On the creator server, it's 2% instead. If this makes it to live, it will significantly change the value of each healer in Nilo teams. Most importantly, Kokomi won't care about building healing anymore, and even the weaker healers, like Barbara, will provide enough healing. This makes Kave a bit less important, since a bit less good, since his biggest upside is his very large amount of self-healing. Barbara still won't be very good at being an off-field healer, since her skill healing rate is pathetically low. But on-field Barbara actually has reasonable healing. Just make sure not to forget the sacrificial fragments. Okay, but yeah, this is a massive change. Honestly, the biggest beneficiary of this buff is Barbara. Because the reality is, pre-buff, Barbara's healing, even on a full healing build, it's less than a full EM build Kokomi. So it's gonna be kind of ass, and she's gonna have 0 EM. So it's not good, right? Now, on a full EM build, Barbara's healing versus self-damage is the same as what Kokomi was pre-buff on EM healing bonus, which is insane. Like, it's so insane. Like, it's a massive Barbara buff. Like, it's a small buff to Kokomi because you'll feel a bit less bad about running full EM. But running full EM on Kokomi, it's not that insane of a difference. Whereas with Barbara, it actually just allows you to play her. Would you recommend Nahida over Baiju and Kokomi Bloom now? Probably, yeah. Because the reduction of Bloom self-damage means you'll have a lot more flexibility in your rotations. It means you won't need to, like, strictly swap the characters to maximize your healing anymore. And if you don't need to swap the specific characters to maximize your healing and survive, you can afford to spend more time on Kokomi. And if you spend more time on Kokomi, you have more Hydro App. And if you have more Hydro App, then you want more Dendro App. And if you want more Dendro App, then Nahida matters. I've been playing the game last year after a huge break. I don't have a single Dendro 5-star or any Dendro character built. Naturally, I haven't farmed for any of the Sumeru artifact sets because I came back during Spell 10. So don't have a single Bloom/Hyperloon team. Do you think I should pull Loma and build a team from scratch? I don't have Kokomi or Yelan for a Hydro application. You can. If you don't have Yelan, I don't think it's like all that important. At the end of the day, it's gonna depend on what they want to make. It's gonna depend on what Nefer does, right? Maybe you have enough primos to get both Loma and Nefer, in which case you should probably wait until we get Nefer leaks. Nefer leaks aside, just for the current Loma teams, if you don't have Yelan, you don't have Nilo, she's gonna have some good teams, but she's probably not your best option.
Deuce on the loose!
Yeah.
Deuce on the loose!
Deuce on the loose!